All right, let's get this show started.
Khabib Nurmagomedov believes Islam Makhachev has no more than 2 years left in his fighting career. Speaking at a recent press conference, Khabib emphasized the importance of retiring at the right time, ideally around the age of 35, when a fighter's physical prime starts to decline. Using Makhachev as an example, he estimated that the former lightweight champion has about a year and a half, maybe 2 years left before stepping away from the sport.
Islam, maybe my honest opinion, 1.5 to 2 years, because age is gonna be October 34. Nobody gonna be sent. When time comes, they don't ask what's your name. Of course, I finished when I was 32. I don't even begin. It was, I have this situation in my life, that's why. But when you become 35, you need to stop doing this, because leave this sport for young guys. Because when you become 35 and you don't finish, somebody gonna finish. Why? It's better to finish. Why? After 35, you're never gonna be same. You let people can talk whatever they want. When you pass your prime, you're gonna fight only for money. Like Allah give you 7 years, for example. You finish 40. And last 5 years, you was fight only for money, but they knock you out 10 times. For what? Go and work. Uber driver. It's much better to be still inside the cage.
Team Khabib always finds creative ways to stay competitive, even outside the cage. In a video shared by Red Corner MMA on X, Khabib's fighters took part in a unique challenge, jumping onto a box while balancing a ball on top of a dumbbell. Unsurprisingly, it was Islam Makhachev who nailed the challenge, landing the jump cleanly without dropping the ball.
Уверен, здесь никто не сделает.
Сделает. Ислам сделает. Не случайно Ислам сделает.
Я тебе отвечаю, не сделает здесь.
Хорош! Ну это, больше всех хорош. Не, бархануть. Вот он! Вот он! Вот он! Вот он! 0,5.
Arman TELLS has responded to Ilia Topuria's latest dismissal of a potential title clash. Topuria recently claimed that if the UFC offered him a fight with TSARUKYAN, he'd rather vacate the belt than accept the matchup. Speaking to the media on Wednesday, TSARUKYAN responded saying he believes Topuria is simply avoiding the fight because he knows he would lose.
I wanna fight for the title. I've been waiting so long, and Son maybe knows something.
Do you know if those conversations about a title fight are ongoing with the UFC?
They didn't tell anything yet to me. So I'm just still waiting, training, and trying to call out Ilia as much as possible. So, but
yeah, we've seen some of the tweets towards Ilia. They've been funny. I enjoyed the duck video that you did.
If the matchup doesn't materialize, Arman says he's open to facing other contenders, including a potential bout with number 6 ranked Dan Hooker.
Yeah, for sure. I already told them I'm ready. September, October, I'm in shape. I train every day, twice a day, and I'm healthy now. So, but if they told me like October with somebody and then December with Ilia, for sure. If they're not gonna give me Ilia, I'll fight with Hooker. But my goal is title fight, and right now I'm just focusing on the title fight because I know I deserve it, and I'm contender number 1, and so that fight makes sense.
Alex Pereira is intensifying his preparation for a rematch with Magomed Ankalaev, set to take place at UFC 320 on October 4th. In newly released footage on social media, Pereira was seen sparring with rising Polish middleweight prospect Czarek Oleksiejczuk, who held his own impressively against Poatan. Dricus du Plessis has high praise for Khamzat Chimaev, but he's not backing down. In a recent appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, the UFC middleweight champion dismissed the notion that Chimaev is overrated, calling him a special fighter. Despite the respect, du Plessis made it clear he still plans to break Chimaev and shock the world on August 16th.
He is a special fighter. He's incredibly good. But, jeez, I can't wait. This win for me is going to be history. I am going out there and I'm going to shock the world once again. Like every other time, and everybody said it's impossible, not this guy, not this guy. And I'm gonna go out there and you're gonna see the boogeyman. You're gonna see him break. You're gonna see him break in there. And then realize there's only one boogeyman, and that's me. In the middleweight division, there can be only one boogeyman, and that will be me.
In typical DDP fashion, he also took a shot at Belal Muhammad during the interview.
Belal loses, and you write essentially like, "Great job, well done, JK." Like seconds after he loses. This is menace type stuff.
I was watching the fight to see him lose. That was literally it. I think he's an absolute asshole. So I was really happy to see that. So that's why I made the tweet. That tweet was ready before the fight started. I had that tweet ready. It was basically,
you knew,
just copy paste, go boom.
You had no doubt he was going to lose.
Well, call it hope, call it doubt. No doubt, it was one of those two.
Khamzat Chimaev still has plans of becoming a triple champion. In a recent interview with ESPN MMA, the middleweight challenger discussed the possibility of dropping back down to welterweight to face the winner of Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev, or moving up to light heavyweight to challenge the winner of the Ankalaev versus Pereira rematch.
I work with a new coach, Coach Carl. I talk about him, go down again, back to my first fights, you know, the 170 or 75, what was that? 170. He said it gives me a couple of months, we're gonna make it. So I don't know who is the champ there. This guy, Australian guy. Yeah, would be a good fight for me, and go down fight with him as well. Yeah, could take the belt there. And if I go up and there is Ankalaev and his name Alex Pereira, they are fighting now. Who is winning can fight for that belt as well. So, yeah.
In the comments, Dricus du Plessis roasted Chimaev, writing, "Why did Khamzat's upper lip go to therapy? Because it had split personalities." Khamzat also spoke to the media at the Jackson gym, where he told Strickland to pull up to Los Angeles to settle their beef.
I don't know, when I was there, they never said anything, you know. When I leave the Vegas and when they stopped my visa, we start to talk. When I come back, I'm in LA, bro. Come on. If it's something personal for you, just come. I'm here whenever you want.
And here's what Strickland recently told Red Corner MMA about Chimaev.
It was just I mean, I was here when he retired from COVID, bro. I was training with him. Like, he's just a fucking cunt. You know, it's like, if you knew, I always say there's guys, if you knew on a personal level you wouldn't like, Chimaev is one of those people if you knew you wouldn't like. You know, he'll come in here. There's a video of me, I always like, "Oh, you're so good." Like, I'm being sarcastic. Like, bro, like, you go and you can starch this 1-on-1 guy when there's like Edmund, there's like high-level UFC fighters, and you're picking the one-on-one fighter because like you think he's the same height as your opponent. No, you're picking him because you're dude. Like, it's just, yeah, he's just like, no, he could fight, but like mentally, he's just a weak man. You know, he's just a weak man.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by UFC Memery. Number 2 meme was posted by Odd MM Foods. And number 1 meme was posted by Dark Ujo. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.